So here is our template for our interactive module here, and what this module is going to be about is political bias in the media. This is going to be one for high school students in an American government class, and this is going to be something that they can do completely online, and we're going to use Google Classroom for the platform that the students are going to be using. So our first objective is, given a primary source, students will be able to analyze tone in the media. What they're going to have to do here is they're going to pick their own advertisement from the 2016 presidential election, and they're going to advertise it. That's our main point. To start off with this, we're just going to kind of give them a quick overview of what they're going to be looking for. So we're going to have a small presentation in the form of PowerPoint, and that's going to be uploaded into Google Classroom. And for us to assess that, they're going to have just a 5-question quiz on some of the terms and what political bias is. This is also going to be kind of where we introduce our assignment, which is going to be, or our ending assignment, which is going to be that 2 to 3 minute podcast that they're going to put up onto SoundCloud. We have some subpoints. What is the party of the advertisement you chose? What are some of the characteristics? And this is this a credible ad? So all 3 of these subpoints all kind of tie in with our learning objective here. What is the tone of the document? And all of these ones are going to be assessed using a rubric on their final podcast, which goes into our second objective. Given a primary source, students will be able to analyze bias in the media. And so to start off with that, we're going to have them watch a quick little video about 7 different propaganda techniques that we use every day, or that are used on them every single day. And they're going to have a 7-question Google form quiz that's going to give them some immediate feedback based on kind of what they got wrong and why, or what they got wrong, what they got right, and why they got it wrong or right. And each of these subpoints are going to kind of look at the different types of propaganda, and then more specifically, what type of propaganda does their ad use, and who would the target audience be. So all these ones beyond that 7-question quiz is going to be evaluated using that rubric on their podcast. The last one is going to be, given a primary source, students will be able to describe how political parties, the media, and public groups, interest groups, influence and reflect social and political interests. So our main point here is just that students are going to be creating that reactionary podcast here, and we also have a video that they're going to have to watch that shows them how to create and upload podcasts using SoundCloud. We have some subpoints, just some things for them to look at. And these things that they're going to have to look at, we have a Google document that has all of these small things that they need to see, like social aspects, political issues. And this Google document is also going to be used in our first and second learning objectives. So this is not just the third one, but it's going to be kind of an overarching thing. Some of the resources, like I said before, the Google Classroom is going to be our platform, and that's going to include all of our links, resources, and lessons, and some of the technology that we're going to use: YouTube, Google Classroom, SoundCloud, Google Documents, Google Forms, and PowerPoint.